The pitch should get better as the match goes on, so a sensible decision to bowl first. I wouldn't want to be putting pads on first, that's for sure. The opening bowlers will be feeling pretty positive.
First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Seals shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, and again, 3 in a row. We're seeing some brutal power on display at the moment.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. How will the bowler respond?
Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Andrews, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. And they've pulled it away, have they? Yes, they have. 6 maximums in a row for the over. Massive. That is massive. Treneman throwing this match on its head.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Hope, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Too straight, and it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Treneman goes downtown again. 4 in 4 balls. Spectacular power hitting.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's gone all the way and over for 6. Andrews, classy square drive.
This is crucial. 12 from 2, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nearly gets the edge. Seals with a great delivery there. Square cut, finds point, no run.
That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. There's a chance if it hits. That is quite extraordinary. Treneman, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, yeah. Loved it. Launched. Andrews, cop that, says the batter.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Wow, that's missed a lot. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will he reply?
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Yet another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Huge. That has flown.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. 6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
And another one. It's raining sixes now.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Yep. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Another massive over. They've set up their team with an incredible platform now.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
No signs of nerves here. Closing in on 100 with a maximum.
That's gone all the way and over for 6. Andrews, classy square drive.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Swatted the short ball away. All the way for 6.
Andrews has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Crack. Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
100 up. Brilliant innings too. Raise the bat to the crowd.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Wow. Power off the front foot goes all the way.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Hooked away. Oh, what a sound off the bat. And it's going to go way out there past the fielder and into the stands. Crowd love that one.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
Seals from the pool end. Treneman, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Misses everything. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Oh, and again, 3 in a row. We're seeing some brutal power on display at the moment.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
Too good. That is huge.
Oh, well, that ball is probably feeling very sore right now. It's been hit so hard this over. 30 runs in just 5 balls.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
These are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Huge. That has flown.
This is some serious power hitting. Another 6. Whatever they're trying out there to stop them just isn't working. That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, yeah. Loved it. Launched. Treneman, cop that, says the batter.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Joseph from the car park end. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Well, this innings is just getting better and better. 150 now. Wonderful cricket. Stunning knock.
Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again. Good shot, a beauty.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Going a long way. What a shot.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Hope, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Joseph. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Well, that was a great shot. Flies over the boundary for 6. And just to rub salt into the wounds, it was a no ball as well.
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive 6s.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. 6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Well, that's the 150. It's been a tremendous batting display. The bowlers have been hit all around the park.
6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. And the next one, please. What a whack. 4 maximums off 4 balls.
Oh boy, 4 6s in a row. It's just proving too easy at the moment. And I feel like it might not be over just yet.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
How about half a dozen? They've hammered them to all parts of the ground. A perfect over for the batting side.
Very expensive over there. 36 off it. The Monkeys are none for 373. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the car park end. Andrews cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot. Well, what a demonstration of high-class batting. 200 runs. Just marvellous.
Too good. That is huge.
And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
6, 6, 6. They've got 3 in a row now. Fabulous power, fabulous timing too.
Moti from the pool end. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Treneman, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
And another one. It's raining 6s now.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Pulled away with flair and style, and it's gone all the way for 6.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Andrews has got a fire lit under them now. Andrews has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat. Very expensive over there. 36 off it. The Monkeys are none for 477. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. 2 maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come?
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
How will he reply?
And the next one, please. What a whack. 4 maximums off 4 balls.
Might look to go big again here.
Oh, my word. That is huge. Middle. That's a monster of a shot.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there. Hugely expensive over. 36 from it. The Monkeys are none for 513. Shepherd from the car park end. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Andrews, it's plenty from these bowlers.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Misses everything. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Thanks. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The first wicket gone. The opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket, and they'll be into the middle order. He's got their tail up.
Oh, what a shot. First ball. Smashed it.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. That is quite extraordinary. Treneman, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
This is a brilliant show of power batting. Another 6. And the bowling tactics seem to be all wrong at the moment.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Oh, well, that ball is probably feeling very sore right now. It's been hit so hard this over. 30 runs in just 5 balls.
Well, now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Morgan, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Morgan goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Somehow they need to stop the rot. That's 12 from 2, and someone is really looking in the mood at the moment.
Morgan is starting to really get on top of this bowl. He may need a few changes to halt the momentum. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the trot. Morgan has got a fire lit under them now.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. It's higher, it's bigger. That is called holding your shape. A glorious maximum. 4 in a row. Unstoppable at the moment.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That ball is probably very sore right now. It has been hit so hard this over. 30 runs in 5 balls. That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Just piling on the runs in that over. 36 runs added. The Monkeys are 1 for 609. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. 2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. That brings up 300 runs. A majestic innings. It's had everything.
Hope, I don't think, will be too happy. With their bowler at the moment. And the next one, please. What a whack. 4 maximums off 4 balls.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Huge. That has flown. Too good. That is huge.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
There's Zachary. I don't know a lot. It's been playing a bit of cricket. Well, Nathaniel went to bed. Well, said he was going to, but it's too hot. Fucking whatever. So he got off. Then Benny just left. Didn't say a word, just left. And no one else is bound. So now I'm playing cricket. Went and just grabbed some dinner. Finished dinner. Finished playing cricket. And then I'll see what I want to do. I messaged to umpire cricket again for this weekend. Because why the fuck not? It's like a quick $300. And then they're like, oh, we've actually got like numbers and shit for this weekend, but I'll leave you on the standby list. But too easy then. Ooh. I really don't get how people like celery. I just don't get it at all. Like, it's... I get if you want to eat healthy and all this sort of shit, whatever. But celery's just not it. Not even just crunchy, just the taste of it. It's fucked. I'll tell you one thing, I ain't a peanut butter man. No. Give me fucking cheese and Vegemite sandwiches. I'm a happy boy. Marmite's been around for fucking ages. No, like I could eat fucking 4 cheese, what do you call it? Cheese and Vegemite sandwiches. That'll be good. And I'm not a big fish man either. Like if you give me crumb fish, okay, I might, eat it like a little fish cocktails or whatever. Like I've got grilled fish in front of me, and I'm just like, cool. It tastes like fucking salt water. It's... Like, this is Barramundi. And it's just... I think I've had Barramundi, I've had whiting, I've had a couple of others. Like, I can't remember because, like, I had it when I was in Fiji. And some of them were okay, but I just don't go hard on it at all. Mate, I'm in the middle of a cricket game. I'm not even in the middle. I'm like nowhere near the middle. Like, normally to finish a game of cricket on this takes, an hour to an hour and a half. And now the fact that my team is batting first and I'm out there controlling the focus, I'm just fucking smacking the ball. 6, 6, 6, 6. Like, I've got 640 runs in 19 overs.
Perfect example of sustained power
Like,
hitting. What a finish that
this
was.
is going to go on forever. Oh.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
Got onto that so early. The cut shots in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
What map are you on? What map are you on? Yeah, I don't see a point in bandit on that one. Something like a clubhouse or
right out of the guts end all the way.
even a theme park, maybe.
Got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
Yeah, clubhouse, theme park, fucking. There's a couple of maps that bandit makes sense on. Even consulate.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Square drive, lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
you love
Bang,
it? 24
six.
in a row. Let's party some more. This is outstanding cricket.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Brilliant shot. That's one for the
Fuck,
crowd.
that's another six.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Bang.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square foot to the boundary. 2 runs.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Seals from the car park. Nice shot. Straight back to the bowler. No run. Oh, fantastic catch.
What the
Cut
fuck?
away.
No way.
Point for the easy catch.
No way I just got out on that one. That was fucking well over the fence. Oh fuck, that was an easy catch for him.
Down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Bring on big old Betty. He's gonna hit some sixes.
That is huge.
Well, he's already scored over 300 runs.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Treneman goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short.
Has it been taken by Dokeby?
Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that was just
Yeah,
textbook.
that's dumb.
Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast track.
You give that much width, and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. Delivery, I wonder. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will the bowler respond?
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
And another one. It's raining sixes now.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh my! That's huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Oh boy, 4 sixes in a row. It's just proving too easy at the moment, and I feel like it might not be over just yet.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Welcome to range.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Trenholm, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Ah, fuck.
That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Trenholm goes again. That's a shooting chip. It's going way, way into the stands.
Kind of glad I just,
Just waited
took
on
a
it,
step back
got
from
in
my
a bit of width and
addiction of
launched it all the way.
F1 trading cards. Because fuck me, I've got so many of them.
Needs a direct hit.
Like, I just looked over there, I'm like, I've got one almost complete set, a second that's pretty close to being complete as well, and then a third one that's like halfway done,
That's huge.
maybe a
That's
bit more.
biggie. It is out here.
And I have so many cards, like I've got a big
That's
box.
a big hit.
You know, like when people
Power,
get
just
boxes for birthday
incredible.
presents and shit,
Nothing wrong with the delivery.
there's
It
like
still
ones
goes
that
for
are
6.
probably 40, 50 centimeters long and shit.
Great
I got
shot.
one
Rode the ball
about that
up and
long
cut through point.
and probably
That's a
about
great skill.
20, 25
And
centimeters
right on
wide,
time. The
and just
boundaries
fucking
are in
filled
place
it with
there.
cards.
That's the end of the over.
And I've got like little
Imagine
dividers
that.
writing
Nothing
like
the
from
bowler can do.
fucking 1 to 9 and then this and that, and just literally got all the, like, got them all separated in numerical order, everything. It's great. I mean, shout out to Mum for fucking helping me do it all.
The big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Well, then, I probably could have, it just would have taken me a lot longer.
Back over the bowler's head. Mid
Just
off
Mum's
mid
like,
on
yeah, we'll sort them out, and we like, I used to go to Big W and buy like 20 or 30 of their packs of the cards, which had 2 of them, so it'd be like 60 packs in total, and then I'd go to Target and do the same thing, and then would go to a different, like, because I'd just be going to physio, so I'm right near the shop, so I'd do that and check there, and then I'd see if another one had them, and then would go there. Like one day I think I had 150 packs to open or something, and Mum and I just sat out the front, just ripped them all open, sort them all out. It was fucked. Like, and then it was too like raining and shit one time, so we brought the table, like one of the fold out tables, from outside inside and put it in my room, and like I sat on my bed and everything, and she sat on my little chair, and we just sorted them out there. Yeah, it was fucking wild. Like I still need to want to go, I still want to go back through them, and then kind of have a tally of like I've got this many of this card and see how many I've got, and then I can just chuck them up on eBay for like, I don't know, 50 cents each or some shit, just to kind of get rid of them and all that stuff. Then I'll go buy a whole bunch of sleeves and fucking mail them off.
surface of the ground. A perfect over for the batting side.
The right armour is coming into the attack on the car park. Too straight and punch through the leg side.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot, straight back to the bowler. No run.
This guy's fucking slow at bowling.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Bold, stunning delivery.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled in. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's the over. The Monkeys are 3 for 833. Moti from the pool end. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Nearly gets the edge. Moti, great delivery there. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. He scored 12 deep into the crowd.
Might look to go big again here.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
What is no?
Jordan is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to stock delivery and then build from there. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. I've got to get money out tomorrow. No, it's just every time I get paid, I get $100 out and put it away.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
You see what's wrong here?
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke. How will he reply?
Rocks back and dispatches that with absolute disdain. Just beats the infielder though.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only
I mean,
place that ball was headed.
I was sitting up top earlier
Ball
with
needs
none.
to tighten up a bit.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Gone. Caught. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display.
Here comes
in the end.
Nathaniel out to
With
bat.
such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Beats the outside edge.
Well, we've almost scored 900 runs. Bye. Shots like that's going to bring it up a hell of a lot sooner.
6 more.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
And there we go, there's the 900 up.
That is huge. 2 in a row.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward,
Put some
got the
music
ball
on.
shot right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Hope, I don't think, will be too happy with...
It's my Discover Weekly. I wonder what's on it this week. Probably some absolutely atrocious shit, but yeah.
their bowler at the moment. It's higher, it's bigger. That is called holding your shape. A glorious maximum. 4 in a row. Unstoppable at the moment.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they
Good chips.
Mayers from the car park. Track. It was completely still and they struck that hard and along with the 6.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew their boundary. Awesome power.
Saying over me, oh, it was the last night.
For a treat here, I reckon.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that. Lovely bit of batting, brings up a brilliant 100. They've been in total control and made the bowlers work hard since ball 1.
Great drive, mid off, cut that one off.
I know my mate has like his playlist on Spotify, and there's something like 400 songs or 400 hours or something he was saying, and he knows every lyric to every fucking word, like song that plays. and it's like, fuck. Like, I listen to a lot of music, and I know a lot of lyrics to majority of them. Some of them, like, because I listen to fucking heavy metal and death metal and shit like that, some of them I just don't know the lyrics. Because I'm just like, I fucking like the beat and the song and everything, but I don't know the lyrics for the life of me. But I'm not too bad. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to make a playlist of all my playlists, add every song that I've got list, and then just kind of, get everyone to add as a collaborator, just post a link to everyone, and just let everyone join and add songs. I don't care what goes in it. I'll never run out of music. Is this... Yeah, I thought it was. Track. I thought the singer sounded familiar.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Not a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
This isn't a bad little speaker I got from my old boss. Like, cause my mate, when I was working there, he used to bring his big, like, JBL boombox and shit and would listen to music. And then at the back of the warehouse, there was a radio that you could turn on and listen to music, but it just kind of got, boring and listening to the same shit. So, like, I would have the boombox sitting halfway between and, like, playing music so everyone could hear and all sorts of stuff, or I'd have it at the back just pumping music. And then he's just like, oh, okay. Maybe we should just get like speakers and put them around different places and people can just like hook up to them and then play music in that area or whatever. And then his son's like, oh yeah, why don't we do that type of thing. I was like, yeah, you could get a big speaker here, big speaker at the back, and a big speaker over on that side. You'll be fine. You could have fucking all these different songs. Still wouldn't matter, like as long as you're not too loud for if a customer comes in or whatever and you're playing something that's, a bit out there. But, like, my mate was fucking Islander, so we were just listening to Islander shit or hardstyle every work day. It was fucking great. And then if I was operating the machine, instead of listening to the radio, I'd chuck my fucking earphones in and listen to whatever. Like, I'd be sitting there dancing along, fucking singing. I had no care in the world. I was just like, fuck yeah, like this song. And then I got in trouble for like putting both my earphones in because if I put them both in, I've got noise cancelling, and I could still see the material coming out, and I was like never jamming anything up, and I just had all the bass, fucking all the music, and I was just living life. And it's like, oh, you can't do that, and just in case, I'm like, oh, fine. But I'd like turn on the cricket because it'd be a full day of cricket on them, like to watch on TV. So I'd like chuck it on my phone and have it sit there, and I'd like look at it every so often. Like if I was grabbing a drink or something, I wouldn't be sitting there watching it the whole time. And then like the oldest son's like, oh, I know you enjoy your sport and everything, but mate, we can't have it. It's like kind of a distraction. This and that. I'm like, come on, man. Have I been doing bad at the job? Like, is it really affecting me? Come on. He's like, nah. But because they fired someone else for doing something similar, it was like, oh, okay. They were only casual though.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Like, I didn't mind working at the place I was, just the boss was a bit of a cunt. Well, a lot of a cunt, actually. Like, I know most workplaces have asshole managers and bosses and stuff, but fuck me. like I've been at Macca's, I've been through the ringer there. Oh, we want you to be a manager, but this manager doesn't think that you're like cut out for it and thinks you're going to be like this person and this and that and that and that. And, like I got put through the ringer there. Like I did, I think maybe a month or two of like work there at Macca's normally. And then I was in overnight shifts and it was fucking killing me. But I got so used to it and so used to like, whatever, shit happens. No care in the world. They weren't sure if they wanted to make me manager or anything, but I already had a manager shirt. Like fuck, I went off on we had like a work Christmas party for all the managers, and I was still obviously not a manager, doing the overnight shift, and I've rocked up like 2 hours early for my shift. And I'm like, I'm gonna get this shit set up, whatever, grab myself something to eat, relax, make sure I don't have to stress. And the manager's sitting there because she was just filming. She's like, "You manager? Who are you? I'll go to head office." I'm like, "Do what you want to do. I don't care." And then she's like, "I actually came from head office." But I'm like, "Oh, cool. So you remember this chick Amanda who did this and this and this, and you know this person?" And I like named 3 or 4 people, and she's like, "Oh, yeah." It's like, see, I know people. I'm not dumb. Although I'm wearing a manager shirt, I know what I'm on about. She's like, "Oh, okay." And then she kind of ignored me. Then the other guy who came in to actually be the manager looked at me and went, "Meh." Whatever. He just made shit, like, normally I'd go in and I'd count all the stock and do all these bits and pieces that you do on an overnight just to update the system. But he went and did all that. I served all the customers. I was just like doing everything, and let him just go do those little bits and pieces. He didn't have to worry about me at all. He's like, "Oh, can you count the cash?" I'm like, "I can count the cash, but do you want to do it?" Like, there's not much else to do. He's like, "Oh, yeah, sure." So I gave him the fucking drawer and put it all in there, and every time someone comes to the drawer, "Oh, it's only card only, can't do all this shit." And then a manager almost got me like in the biggest trouble with like the owner and everything. Like I had a full meeting. Oh, so while people getting turned away, why was fucking this and this and this? I went, well, first of all, we were overrun with orders, so I asked, could we turn the Uber Eats off for 10, 15 minutes? I know it's not the right thing to do, but we were overwhelmed with all these orders. And he goes, "Okay, yeah, that's not right, like, do it again, you'll be gone, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, okay, like, that's fair enough, I understand that. But you gotta understand the situation, Aussie. Okay, so why were people getting turned away? I went, I don't know, ask the manager. Like, I literally said to her that, like, while you're counting cash, you can say it's card only, or then come inside and use the, like, kiosk thing, the screens. And he's like, so why didn't I? I went, I don't know. I was doing the other stuff that the manager was meant to do. I was, counting some stock and getting temperatures and all these things because I know how to do them. And he goes, "Oh, you're not meant to." Mate, I've learned. I know what I'm doing. So then he kind of switched in his head, because he used to work and everything when my mum worked at Macca's, like way back. So he knows who I am. And it's just like, okay, I'll let this kind of slide for the minute. But then his like second in charge was like, "Nah, he's gonna turn out like his mate who works there, who's lazy, and we've got all these things and blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, I'm not him. Yes, I may work with him and everything, but my attitude towards working, you see me come in almost every shift. I think I've had 2 shifts missed or something in the last month because I've had to, something's come up or whatever. Even if I've been out somewhere and had to come in and showed up late, I gave notice and came in late, and then I stayed. I'm not dumb. And he's like, "Oh, okay." So he just was like on the cards of giving me a folder and making me go through all this process, but then he gave it to like 3 other people, And I'm like, fuck off. I'm going to be manager before all of you. No, you're not. I've already got my folder. I went, yeah, but you're not going to complete that folder. You're going to go on the course and fail. Sure enough, they did. 2 of them did, 1 didn't. I was like, there you go. Yeah, exactly. And the amount of crew that I trained to do certain shit, like when I first started doing overnights, there was always one person who would work back till 11, like they'd be rostered till 11, and I'd start at 11. So I'd get them to, before they ended their shift and before everyone else clocked off, go do this, chuck this into like a washroom and this and that. And they would have that down pat, and like there was a whole list and they ticked it off. Sweet, no worries. Then someone just threw that in the bin and was like, oh, no, they don't need to do that, it's not a job. I was like, what? That's been their job the whole time I've started doing this. Like, what do you mean it's not their job? Now I've got to come in and pick up someone else's job before I do all this. So they hated it when I came in early, because I'd come in, I'd fucking rip all these trays out, reduce everything down, cut it all back, and they're like, but we need that. I went, don't care. It's going to make my life hell later, so I'm doing what I need to do. Yeah. And then I got in trouble for yelling at a manager because she fucking screamed at me to get nuggets, and I'm like, I'm not even clocked on. I'm doing shit I need to do. I ain't clocked on, so you can get them. And then I looked around and I'm like, where the fuck are you workers anyway? You're meant to have 3 people on. Like, where are they? Oh, this one's taking rubbish out. Oh, I know where the others are. Well, fucking get the nuggets yourself. Oh, it's just 10 nuggets. I was like, here, fucking grabbed them and I threw them. I was like, there you go, there's your 10 nuggets. And then she's like, you're going to get in trouble for this. I was like, cool. Nice to know. Well, sure enough, I didn't work for like 2 weeks. I went down and like was standing around and helping them kind of put stock in without actually going in and doing anything. And then every time, like, because as I said, my mate worked there and he was the manager, I'd go to pick him up some mornings and shit. And the manager was there and she's like, oh, he's stalking me. And like full fucking played the victim in it. And then I had the like meeting with them, and they're like, well, you can go to this store and continue working, or we fire you. I was like, I'll go work there. I'll give it a crack. I'll start up like early mornings and shit. I don't mind. So like I had to learn how to make coffees and everything for that store. It was wild. I had no idea what I was doing. Because I'm also used to working out the back, like cooking all the food and doing all that. And then they've just thrown me out the front. I'm like, I know how to take orders. I don't know how to do all this other shit. I can go, cheeseburger, large, Coke. I know how to do that. But now, like, I could walk in there and I could make a fucking coffee or hot chocolate or anything, just bang, done. And then they transferred me from that store to another store to do the overnights again. And this, like, not the owner, the one under him, came in because we had a head office visit and all this sort of shit. And I'm sitting there and I'm cleaning in the fucking deep fryer. I'm like, yeah, cool. And I was talking to the chick who was out the front, and we're just talking to each other while, like, she was serving the customer and then grabbing chips or something, and I was cleaning out the deep fryer. And he's like, you better be working out there. I'm like, hello, poke your fucking head out of the office, you know? You'd see I'm working and talking. Can't I say 3 words without fucking getting yelled at? And he just rolled his eyes and walked off. I was like, fuck me, mate. He hated my guts. Absolutely hated my guts. Because I'd be so arrogant and so, like, I'd always be in the right with him. There was one time, like, I thought I clocked off but I accidentally clicked brake, so I was waiting for a manager to fix it. Not my control. I can't log on to the thing and do it. Waiting for a manager. So I was just sitting there waiting to kind of get told that it got fixed and everything so that I didn't get in trouble. And then he comes in and he's like, "You're still clocked on." I was like, "The fuck I am?" Like, I clocked off for a break by accident instead of, off to go home and shit, and I was waiting for the manager. "Ah, you're still clocked on, you've been on for the last 5-10 minutes. I was like, cool. Nice for the manager to let me know, because, that's what I asked, for them to fix it up so that I could clock off and go home. Don't get shitty with me.
Might look to go big again here.
And then he had to go at me again, and I was there with the owner. Like, the owner was sitting there, I'm like, go, do something. What are you going to do? I'm like, just dock me the pay, fucking take the 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is off me. I do not care. You think I'm scared of you? And then he sat there, like, trying to be all big, and the owner's just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? And then we had a meeting, like, at the office and stuff, like, a week later. And his wife's sitting there going, like, yeah, I've spoken to our kids, because all of them worked at the Macca's. 2 of them were managers, and one was on their way to becoming a manager, and one just worked after schools. And every single one of them like, fuck, this cunt works. He just doesn't stop. Like, he's a gun worker, he gets along with everyone, he does this, he does that, he helps out this person if they need it, this. So the wife's like, we want you to be a manager, we want you to, keep going in this sort of stuff. But the owner was a bit unsure, and then the one under him was like, yeah, nah, fuck him. But the funniest thing was when I got told to leave the store. Because I was in the shittest mood and they pissed me off, and I grabbed something and like threw it off to the side, and they're like, "It almost hit me, go home, fucking." It's like, fine, I don't give a fuck, I'll go home. So I went out the front and chatted to my mate on the phone for a bit, played a couple of games on my phone. They're like, "You know you have to leave," and I was like, "Do I?" I'm waiting for my mate to pick me up, like, what's your problem? And then they showed me messages, they're like, from the owner, I'll tell him he's leaving to leave, he's trespassing, I think this is a joke, blah blah blah. I was like, okay buddy, okay buddy. And I was just being a real smart ass to him after that. And then my mate came, I sat in the car park, chatted to him for a bit, and I went, I'll grab something to eat, go inside, go to order. Oh, we can't order, like, you can't order food, if you do I'll have to refund you. I went, the fuck you do, I'm hungry, need something to eat. So then I ordered something, and instantly she fucking refunded me. It was like, this bitch. So I went back out, chatted to my mate, went, you go in there and order it. So he did, he came back out, gave me the food. And then I was like, fuck, I need a shit now. So I went in, did a shit. Next thing you know, like, I'm in the toilets, and it's like, oh, Andrew. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'll be out in a sec, mate, don't worry. Thinking that it's my mate, walk out there and they've got fucking coppers. 2 coppers standing there, you got ID? I was like, yeah, why? It's a bit of a joke, don't you think? I literally am employed to work here. I had like one thing go wrong because I was in a shit mood, get asked to leave, and now they've got you guys here. Fuck, that's funny. So then they walked me over and I was like, oh, here, I'll just walk up to the bus stop. I walk up to the bus stop and the cop's like, no, you gotta be 400 metres, 500 metres away for the next 6 hours. I was like, serious, mate? I can't even check what time the buses come. And then I had my mate's jacket, I went, oh, here, you put that on. And then, yeah, I started walking around. And fucking, as I'm walking around, like the block and everything, another 2 cops come flying down, fucking all this sort of stuff. I'll go down, walk past the shop that's next door, like the Coles and everything. They've got security driving around the block, making sure I'm not doing anything. I'm like, have I seriously been, like, have I scared someone? Like, what have I done? Kept walking, walked around the park for a bit, and I'm like, I'll grab an energy drink or two, and I'll start walking home. Fucking walked up to the server next to Macca's. There's 3 cop cars, 1 unmarked copper. They're sitting in there talking to the manager. Fucking wagon goes down one street, another one goes down another street, and I'm just sitting there going, is it really that bad? Fuck me. Like, I have not threatened anyone, I haven't done anything to anyone. I've just thrown something at work, and they thought it was going to hit them, so they fucking had a hissy fit, and, you know, told me to go home. So then obviously they contacted Dad, and Dad's like, where are you? I was like, oh, I'm up near this high school. So he came and picked me up. And then I was off work for ages because the manager in charge of rostering and all this sort of shit that I needed to speak to was in hospital, and then like a couple of days after getting out of hospital went to Hawaii. So I was just like, well, what the fuck do I do? Oh, on the Centrelink. And then I had a resignation letter and everything. I was like, fuck this, I'll quit. Walked in there, went to speak to her, and she's like, oh, just give me like 5 minutes, I've got to do some shit in the office, I'll be about, I can have a chat to you, whatever. I was like, can you have the chat to me beforehand? Like, it's going to take 2 seconds. It's going to go one way or another. And she's like, oh, nah, I really can't. I've got to catch up because I've been away. I was like, okay, no worries. Spoke to someone, I'm like, here, give this to her. And just fucking quit then and there on the spot. I was like, fuck it, see this. I walk in from time to time and I see some people and I'm just like, you cunts are still here. After everything that happened with me, like, there was probably 3 or 4 managers that quit in the time, like, while I was between 3 different stores. And I've seen at least 3 of them come back. Like, and then a new manager became a manager and then they left, and it's just fucking a shit show. I'm like, nope. I'm kind of glad I left there.
Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Yeah. That'll happen a lot unless you're like in a squad with me, Cameron, Nathaniel and shit. We'll be like, we'll play through it. I said that will happen a lot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a momentum shift. Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
Mayers back on now. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Pearson is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to a stock delivery and then build from there. Too good. That is huge.
Pumped its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
They go forward, they go short. You like to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
drive for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Going with spin now. Oh, yeah. Loved it. Launched. Pearson.
It's the same as the one Nathaniel's been using, the Bosch G. Yeah, it's either that or the DMR for her. So that's a two round slug shotgun.
No, terrible shot. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on the length. Too short, and we'll get punished on this pitch.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
2 boundaries in a row. The focus back to line and length. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Good pick up, big chance. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pool end. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help switch
Yeah.
up deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the pledge of allegiance on the 4th of July.
They've taken a good catch.
It's some
They find
handwritten
themselves
love
7
tomorrow.
wickets down.
It's them
It's about
sleepless
now. They need
nights
someone to
alone.
stand up and stick around at the
It's
crease.
his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, white, and blue.
Oh,
Lay
what a
down,
shot. First
lay
ball.
down.
Smashed it.
Well, that's a very good hit shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly.
For
He's hit
these
that well
stars
over the head.
strikes. Yeah. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot, just
And his
ridiculous.
18th birthday was the day he was born.
Hayes coming back into the attack.
Mr. Red, White, and Blue.
another massive over for the power play. Seemingly unstoppable at the moment.
Fuck mate, it's been almost 2 hours playing cricket and haven't even finished batting.
Timing just right. Beautiful shot.
I thought that was it. Yeah.
Always difficult to focus
Why is
on
this shit?
what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive. Believe the wicket's going to come. Cock goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone
On
just
what for
watched
Warden?
that in awe.
Like, yeah, the hay cog.
They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Cock goes downtown again. 4 and 4 balls. Spectacular power hitting.
Just waited on it. Got given a bit of width.
Good if you got good aim and you can just hit shots. Bye. Bye.
Different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket.
Like, take a maul or a fucking slug shotgun.
There was no need to
There's no in between.
Just need to keep it simple. Minor lap, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Mayers from the car marker. Caught first ball of the new over.
Oh shit, that was cool.
Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Who can say it was an ideal shot if it's fucking bye?
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, we think.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Cock has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Top catch that out on the boundary. Deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score.
Pretty good operators, honestly. 1,375 runs. Whew, fuck.
This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in. And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. The Monkeys has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Straight to the fielder. That's the completion of the over. The bowling was at the highest order there, and the score remains unchanged. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Grant, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pool end. Inside the line and pulled away mid-wicket. Cuts it off nicely.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Two runs coming from that over. West Indies are none for two.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Tell you what I might do for this cricket game. I might just fucking simulate it and see if they somehow magically make 1,300 runs.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
No, fuck it. Simulate. I don't care about certain trophies. Stop after 50 overs. Let's see.
That's the match. It looked like the required runs were too many to get in that final over.
They only made 300.
Proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
Man of the match was Benny. Damn. Big up Benny. Who took most of the wickets? Nathaniel Bolt 10 overs, got 2. Kyron 1. Cameron took 4 wickets. Damn. I took 3 catches. Damn, Benny's hit the most sixes in our tournament, 87. If anything, 10 more sixes, they'd be far.